Hi and welcome back to another football shirt review. Today we are looking at the Portugal home shirt, and this is the Portugal World Cup shirt, and it was purchased from kitsdo.com. That's kitsdo.com. I will leave a link in the description of this video to the seller so you can check out all of their items. I'll also leave a DHGate link for my usual seller. Delivery time scales, you're looking between the 10 and 15 days for this item to arrive, so no concerns there. Now this looks to be, because I can never remember when I've ordered them, this looks to be the player spec version of this shirt. The shirt comes in a standard Puma bag, and on the flip side it is plain. So if you are new around here, hit the like button and subscribe. I do these sort of reviews on a weekly basis. Any comments, questions, by all means leave them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But this is the Portugal World Cup 26 home shirt. I've done a fair few World Cup shirts as we're in the tournament right now. I don't know if Portugal is still going to be in it or not, because these videos are obviously scheduled to come out after I've received the items. I set them on a weekly schedule. If you do enjoy the video, hit the like button and subscribe. And as I say, any comments, leave them below. So what we'll do now is we'll open the bag and let's look at this Portugal World Cup 26 home shirt from kitsdo.com. Okay, we're at the front of this shirt and you've got the standard sort of V-neck collar line, although interesting that the collar at the back goes in and it's got like a little flap there, which I need to kind of fold up. We have got a World Cup 2026 patch on the right sleeve, and that's been heat pressed on. The Puma is heat pressed on as well. There's a little bit of plastic just there which I can't get off, but that'll soon come off. That's just where this has been pressed on there and the plastic's just got a bit hot on the material, but yeah, that will soon come off. And the Portugal crest as well is heat pressed on. That's got a good bit of texture to it, and there is a Puma on that sleeve, and I imagine, yeah, there's one on that sleeve as well. At the bottom we do have the authentic licensed football emblem, and on this side we have the ultra weave firm adapt. It has obviously got some breathable material down under the arm and onto this side as well under the arm. Portugal shirts are always quite similar. I guess international shirts are like that, but yeah, you've got this maroon and the green, but I do think this one looks quite classy in all honesty. Yeah, let's just give you that full look of the front. And now we'll take a look at the reverse side. I didn't get a name and number on this one, it has been left plain. Okay, we're on to the reverse side, and there's those Pumas. Obviously the way I've got it hung up, it's more onto the reverse side, but they will be on like the collar part of the sleeve. This was that bit of the reverse of the shirt, so where it's been in the bag it's kind of folded over a little bit, but yeah, slightly different collar, but we do have the usual neck padding around there. A few creases down there and down here as well from where the shirt's been in the bag, but nothing to really worry about. Put my hand on the material. It is quite a lightweight material, being a player spec version, and my hand is slightly see-through on the material, but that's what you expect to see on these sort of player spec shirts. And the reverse side, look, you can see does have the flap at the back, so the reverse is longer than the front, but the stitching though all looks good. Yeah, just noticing that little bit there, but yeah, I think that's fine. Just a little bit of stitching goes down there, I guess, where the material, yeah, where the green joins. But yeah, no real concerns with that at all. Like I said, no name and number. I probably should have got Ronaldo or someone on the back of this one, being it's his last World Cup, but yeah, we have left it plain. But you can get names and numbers on the back of the shirts should you wish. But let's now take a look at the inside. Okay, we've got the first part of the inside of the shirt, and there's the join at the bottom of the collar line, and that looks really quite a tidy join actually. Move it around. Puma's going to be there, no creases. A little bit of excess cotton there, but we can soon sort that with a pair of scissors. And on this side, that's where you've got your World Cup patch just there. And that's actually been glued on. So it's going to be a little bit stronger if it's glued on. There's your Puma there from the front of the shirt. Feels absolutely lovely. Likewise, the Portugal crest just there, no creases at all. At the bottom, we have our washing instructions and the product code. Always check these codes out when you're looking to buy these shirts to make sure you either buy a legitimate one and don't get caught paying silly money for these sort. It's also got your washing instructions in there as well. And the recommendation when washing these shirts is to do as the shirt is now and have it inside out and put it on a hand wash setting. When you come to dry the shirt, just put it outside or on a hanger. Never put it in your tumble dryer. Just remember we've got that authentic product there as well. That's gone on nicely. Nice and smooth. Hemline stitching all looks good. Yeah, all the joins look really quite tidy on this one. But yeah, if you look after your shirts, wash them correctly, they will last a good amount of time. If you don't, then some of the items will peel off. I've had shirts that I've still got from when I started doing these videos, which was 4 or so years ago, 5 years ago maybe now. So yeah, you can definitely get them lasting a long time if you look after them. But let's take a look at the final part of the inside of this Portugal shirt now. And then we have the final part of the inside of the shirt. Collar line all looks tidy. And we've got the Portugal branding of a tag here. Official partner. The plastic tends to be a giveaway as well that these are not the official shirts because they don't use plastic on them. It tends to be like a bit of paper or a bit of card or something on them. So you look out for that when buying your shirts from either a store or a market or somewhere. Some product information there. This is a size XL, but it is the player spec version, so it is going to be a little bit tighter onto the body, so probably more like a large. I would always recommend sizing up on a player one. I tend to size up on them all because I just like wearing shirts underneath them. I don't like just wearing a football shirt on its own. Hemline though at the bottom looks good, and if we push in here, just here, we cannot see the Portugal crest or the Puma coming through, so we know that although the material is slightly see-through, because we could see my hand through it earlier, we know it is of good quality and not too see-through. But there is the final part of this inside of the Portugal shirt. Let me know in the comments what you think. And there we have our Portugal World Cup 2026 home shirt from kitsdo.com. All the information for the seller will be in the description of this video. Like I said earlier, I don't know when this video is going to be released, so Portugal may still be in the World Cup. They may be out, they may have won the World Cup, because I do schedule these videos. So yeah, it all depends when this one comes out. So let's wait and see when the video drops. Where are Portugal? Where is Ronaldo? Did he get his World Cup title? Or yeah, was he back on his plane? Let me know in the comments, what do you think of this one? Is it a nice one or do you not like it? Have you used Kitsdo as well? Tell me what shirts you have purchased. If you are new around here, hit the like button and subscribe. I do these sort of reviews on a weekly basis. If you've got any comments around this shirt or anything in general, like I've just said, drop them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Delivery timescales on these shirts usually between 10 and 15 days, so you cannot fault that at all. But let's just take that final close-up look of the Portugal crest, the Puma, the World Cup badge, and we'll zoom out for that final look. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.